When Ruth passed away, the house on Willow Street stood silent for the first time in 50 years. The white paint had faded, the garden was overgrown, and the mailbox still carried her name in peeling black letters, Ruth Palmer. Her daughter, Allison, hadn't been home in over a decade. She and her brother Jake arrived together that cold October morning, neither saying much. The realtor had already called twice. "It's an old house," he'd said. "Sell it fast before it collapses." Inside, the air smelled of lavender and dust, the scent of Ruth. Every creak of the floorboard felt like a whisper of her voice. On the mantel sat framed photos, birthdays, graduations, Christmas mornings, but none recent. As they began to pack, Allison found a small wooden box beneath Ruth's sewing machine. Inside were dozens of unsent letters, neatly tied with a faded blue ribbon. Each one was addressed to Allison, to Jake, to my children. Her hands trembled as she opened the first letter. "Dear Allison, I know you're angry with me. I wasn't the mother you wanted, strict, tired, always worrying about bills, but every rule I made, every no I said, was to keep you safe. I wanted you to have a life better than mine." Allison's throat tightened. She read another, this one, dated 3 years later. "Jake, I paid off your car loan last month. You never knew, and that's okay. I didn't do it for thanks. I just wanted you to drive without fear, like I never could." The siblings exchanged a look. They kept reading. Letter after letter revealed the quiet sacrifices Ruth had made, working extra shifts, selling her jewelry, skipping doctor visits, all to keep them afloat. In the final envelope, written just weeks before she passed, Ruth's handwriting wavered, but her words were strong. "My dear children, if you're reading this, then I'm gone. You'll probably want to sell the house. I understand, but please remember, every corner of this place carries your laughter, your tears, and my love. This house gave us shelter when the world didn't. Maybe it can do the same for others." Tears blurred Allison's vision. She looked around the living room, the cracked wallpaper, the dented coffee table, the family quilt draped over the couch. Everything Ruth had touched still breathed her presence. Jake sighed. "We could fix it up a little, I guess. Maybe rent it out?" Allison shook her head. "No," she said softly. "Mom wanted this house to help others. What if we turned it into something more?" And that's how the house on Willow Street became Ruth's place, a home for single mothers and children starting over. Every Christmas, Allison lights a candle in the front window, the same one Ruth used to light when waiting for her kids to come home. Only now, that light shines for everyone who needs it.